Hi friends, MD Vegan. Today is my day of gentle juice fasting. I make juices to explore the ingredients on a fasting day. It's a cleansing day. I let go what's not needed and it makes me more sensitive so I can feel, I can experience the ingredients, how they work together, how they affect my system. The flavors are more bright, so to say. Yeah, it's nice, and I do it once a week. And today I make a green juice, and especially these juices, they are so nice because I can, for example, explore green herbs. One of the most healthiest thing we have in our food on the menu are herbs. Green herbs, or herbs in general, and spices. They come right after this here. That's a dark leafy greens and my rosemary green herbs. So the dark leafy greens and herbs, they are the healthiest foods we have, right? This is the first, the dark leafy greens in general. This is the most nutrient dense dark leafy green or plant in general for us. There's nothing higher than kale in nutrients. It's so interesting. Not even close the others. Really, kale is a superfood. And rosemary, right in the second place after these dark leafy greens, that is an ancient herb from the Mediterranean, and it is well known since Egyptian times. The Egyptians, the pharaoh and these guys are very ancient, 5,000 years ago. They believed it was for the brain, making the brain better. And it has been, modern science has caught up. They said, yes, when you eat or consume rosemary, the memory gets better. You can measure that. Memory is the measurement for brain functions. When you, for example, calculation, how fast you can calculate, how fast you can solve a problem, these kind of things they test, and they measure first the memory, and when the memory is great, the brain capacities are also great. So that is and memory gets better for sure with the rosemary. It's really a brain food. That's good for the brain. It heals the brain, makes it better. And it has a flavor that is very pleasant, especially with with sweet juices, for example. Others, I have tried some herbs now in these juices in the last weeks and months, especially. Thyme, for example, is an example that is like a medicinal flavor, right? It's a very strong flavor. You can only take a small amount of thyme, for example. That's what I learned already. But the rosemary, you can take huge amounts. If I would put two together here, or thyme and rosemary, thyme has different qualities for the breath of the cough, and so that other things. They're all antibacterial, antifungal, so many great health benefits they have. All the boxes they check. These herbs are very cool, but they're all different, you know. We take two together here. I would do more rosemary and a small amount of thyme only, because the flavor is really strong, and to have it nice, the whole flavor of the juice then, or the dish you make, should be balanced and nice, and one shouldn't be too much predominant, and to spoil everything, especially when it is a very strong medicinal flavor, hard flavor. It can be very nice in a small amount. But here the rosemary, I took a lot. I take it off the stem. There are very strong stems. All these Mediterranean herbs, they're growing in a hot climate, so they are very strong, and the sun makes them produce these etheric oils. That's what makes them so powerful. And these oils are, of course, coming out to protect them from the sun. And some have thick stems, and so the stems I take out for the juicer, of course. They wouldn't taste well. Other herbs you can put all in, like basil, for example. You can put all in, and it's very good. So I will do the rosemary kale juice today, and a very good way to make these very strong flavors, green flavors, that tend to be a little bit bitter, to make them delicious with fruit. I just put fruit juice into it, half usually. Today I have a combination of the very balanced fruit juice. It's orange, apple, pear. I have about the same amounts of each. Here the orange and the apple. You see 2 and 3 cups or so, 2.5, 3 cups of each. It doesn't really matter how much. It's always different. Because you have a sour orange, for example, it's not so sweet. Sometimes you have it. Then you take more pear. The pear is usually sweet, the sweetest of them. It has also a little bit of bitter flavor. They're very complex, all of them. All these flavors are wonderful, complex, but together these 3, orange, apple, pear, are wonderfully balanced, and you can, or virtually it's a one fits all. I mean, you can really make all kinds of green juices. They're hard to make. If you want to begin with juicing, you wouldn't begin with the green juice. You would with the carrot juice, you know. That is easy. It's a veggie juice also. Yeah, there would you begin. But the green juices, you will never go wrong if you begin with the same amount of greens and fruit. Apple, orange, and pear is very recommended. And well, I do that today. I did check. And then I have lemon and ginger. I oftentimes use that in a juice to enhance the other flavors. 1 lemon here peeled and 2 or 3 inches ginger root. They also make it fresh, keep it from oxidation, that's the lemon, and then the ginger is the fire. It keeps it in the system, it brings it into the system, the nutrients, it's for digestion, the fire digestion. Ancient medicine talks like that. We don't do that today, but it's still true. And then I have some peel here from the lemon. I'll check, sometimes the greens are too bitter to use this wonderful part of the lemon. The citrus fruit has a color outside, red or green or yellow or so, and then that's the best part of them, health-wise. But it can be too bitter when you have the greens. They're also a little bit bitter, so I have to check how much of the peel I can take. Too much can be really ruining out the flavor. So I come back in a second and show you my juice. One liter rosemary kale juice, and I tried in between, tried a little bit to see how much lemon peel I can take, and it's a wonderful flavor. I already saw that while doing it. Now the final juice will taste different. Let's see. But I could use some peel. I have used half of the lemon peel. The rest is still there, but half of it was a safe thing. Let's see what it tastes like now. The texture is wonderful. It's a runny texture. We use pears, for example, can get creamier. The pears have a different texture. They're softer too. I'll show you in a moment what the texture looks like. The color is beautiful green, green juice, pure. Let's taste it. That's more important. Let's see. Oh yeah. The rosemary is present. It's a strong rosemary flavor, but it's not overwhelming. So I want to taste the rosemary. I took a little bit more than the other recipes, recent recipes, to find out, and this seems to be a limit. So it tastes clearly like rosemary, but the sweetness of the apple, pear, and orange juice is really nice and pervading. The lemon is there. The sour flavor also balances the bitter, as well as the ginger also does that. Fire also balances the bitter flavors. Hot balances bitter. And the kale, it's a gentle kale. There are different kinds of kale, especially when you harvest early, before the first frost, then it can be bitter. But this, now we have frost already. It might be just after frost harvested, so it begins to become sweet, full of rich nutrients, and then the sweetness comes through. So let's see. Here is my juice. Have a look. You see the texture, you can see. Beautiful color. And I will enjoy right away. And it takes me some time to drink it because these juices, they have no fiber, or almost no fiber. This is the fiber. That cannot be digested by the body itself. It does the microbiome, so the bacteria in the intestines, they do the job, and they need it for a healthy food, for a healthy body. Fiber is one of the most important parts of the food. On the fasting day, though, I make a break. The more I will do the breakfast, the fasting, break on the fast, the breaking of the fast, and I eat again. But on the fasting day, once a week, I don't eat, only drink. and so the nutrients go right into the bloodstream without digestion. So I have to drink slow, because drinking fast would cause sugar spikes, too much sugar in the blood, and then the system gets confused. It's not recommended. So drinking it slow is important. I can enjoy it, taste it better, and feel what it does to the body. And then I know what a really good juice is if I really have enjoyed it all. Then I really know what it is. Like, with some experience, of course, I have made these kind of juices a lot, so I know how to make them already. But this one is a good one. I'm happy I did it. So cleansing and restoring the tissues, inner cleansing, restoring the tissues, and pausing digestion, reboot the system. These are things, and creativity and enhancing creativity. These are things that I have so much fun with on a fasting day, and only, especially if I do it every week, forever. That's why it's called Gentle Juicefasting, a way of fasting that is easy and attainable for just one day, not 0 calories, and also a lot of nutrients in here, but no fiber. That's what I do, and well, you can join. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe ND Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And there is a Facebook page for the moon fasting, Tree Yoga Moon Fasting, Gentle Juice Fasting on Facebook. There I show all the juices, a fasting calendar for the best fasting days. If you want to go more into detail, you can do that there. Or in the comments everywhere. See you soon.